Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I'm Matt, also known as Hollowed Arrow, and today we finally got to Hogwarts. We got sorted into a house. We're a Gryffindor, and you know what? I'm ecstatic. Fucking stoked. Got house robes, looking all red and shit. Look at that. Yeah. Here, this is our bedroom. I'm liking it. Cool. Yeah, door opens automatically. I go up or down. What's up?
Now, which way is the common room?
Good question, buddy. I'm gonna get so fucking lost. This is gonna be great. It's here. Another bedroom. Level 2 lock. Yeah, I guess I could open that when I get Alohomora. Let's see here. No. Look it down. Is it just more bedrooms? There's a cup. Lion. More bedrooms. Okay. I feel like the camera's a little close. It's not terrible, but it's a little off-putting. Yeah, okay. Now above the common room. Oh. Glitch balls. Quaffle. 2 bludgers. They are sitting surprisingly still. Really expect them to be bouncing all over the place, but you know what? Going for the best. Like engine wise. One lock.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
It is. Do you know anybody that's done that? I sure haven't. Okay, bye. Fire thing? I don't have any fire. Listen, that's the girl dormitory? Yeah. That's the girls' dorm. I know it is because I don't know if they ever did it in the movies, but in the books, I think it was Ron. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ron who went up the stairs towards the girls' dorm to like go get Hermione. Like it was innocently. It was innocent because they're like it was like first or second year, and it just turned into a slide halfway up, and he slid back down. It's a defensive measure, you know, because boys are perfect.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a musical this.
Maybe she'll do anything for a thrill.
Parents had homemade cauldron cakes, and they shared them in the common room.
What's that?
Picnic
Ooh,
was
it's
full
bits.
of sugar, mind you. Half-eaten cakes everywhere for days there were.
They see the
She wants to
snitch.
get in trouble the first day.
Who doesn't
Shame
really think
you
she
weren't
is
born
anyway?
with wings then. I'm
Wee.
sure you'd use them.
I hadn't met any of my cousins.
Level lock is this. House chest. Place. That means.
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
Hi.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Is it Freckles?
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied
I'm
with
not
him.
sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
That's
Is
of
it
course.
really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
I don't believe he would be.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Okay, let's go talk to somebody else. Spin.
Nelly will do anything for
Don't
attention.
fall off
Spin.
this time, Nelly.
The broken wand in the common room last night.
That would be Nelly. You know what? I feel like I should stop there.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Well, you know what? It is true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
So what's people talking about?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
It's kind of beautiful. Have you ever seen one? A dragon?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Well, nice to meet you.
I'm
Oh,
sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
there she goes. Got it. Oh, nope. I gotta go. Ah, she got it. Her pants weird me out. Why wearing those pants? Oh, thank God.
I think it's rather unique that you can see
Fruit.
living in common.
I got an apple.
Yes, all of the houses that
Neat.
live there are.
Free apples? Oh
You'll
my
like
God,
it,
I would
trust
love to
me.
be in Hogwarts. Just free apples, whatever the fuck you want. Let's go. Are you a drunk? Gareth Weasley? A Weasley?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year.
Matilda
Keeps too close an eye on
Weasley.
me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still,
Family
she
do
means
that.
well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Sorry, I took off. Alright. What's that in your milk?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Yeah, relax potions.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, nice meeting you, buddy.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Okay. Is that the statue talking to me?
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken.
I'm not playing.
Ornaments, torn up lawn.
I don't know why I expected it to play like a Harry Potter song. No, just that. Whatever you want to call that.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Let's
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Cheat sheet. Ghost. Book.
Here you are.
Floaty book. Ah! Dude. Those people and dragons flying out of my book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Michelle. Where did it go?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright.
This way.
No, that's not what I wanted. I think.
The guide will give
No? Okay.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I was expecting maybe be like an
certainly would have
equipment
appreciated something like the field
menu,
guide
but maybe
when
I
I
just
was a
haven't like
student.
got to that point in
Using
the game
guide
yet.
will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Hmm.
Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
Revelio.
And we'll see what the guide says.
Portrait of Barufio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said, S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Buffalo on his chest. I'm trying to make the connection here. I'm sorry, my brain is not. Alright. There's a lot to feel in your product stores. Just blah blah blah. Open feel good. Ah, here we go. It's your wizarding level, XP earned vitality, base your level, power. Excuse me. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Feel that tracks your current challenge progress. Right. Challenge. Alrighty. Let's finish it.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yes, man. Hi, ghost. It's a cat. Can I pet the cat? I can pet the cat. Madam, get your butt out of the way. Oh, it's purring. Oh, yes. Meowed at me.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
What's this? Don't think I got anything. Okay. Glad I did that. Come on, Professor. Walk a little faster, please. Oh, you're wearing heels.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
We're dividing into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live. It includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. It's like the South Wing region. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. South Wing. This view, you can see the Flue Flamesville region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Green Flue Flamesville location of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where we find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, library, and greenhouses. So the library is. Mr. Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use blah to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. Flue Flames with X. Travel. No cool animation, just straight to the loading screen. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Cool.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Flue Flames. Gotcha. So it's supposed to follow you.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
We're all this in Central Hall.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Maybe.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today.
So much
and I'll
exposition.
explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see
What is
if we
to be
can't
expected?
take you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright, let's go. Let's do something. Oh, more talking. Cool.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Good man. This represents the main quest. Complete main quest with further story, unlock new features, grant XP. I see. Continue. Some quests are locked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Excuse me. Track a quest with A to continue. Do defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead.
Hooray,
With
Pathfinder.
classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
It has to be a descendant, right? It can't be the Ollivander. So we go this way. Wait, flying page. Get back here.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a page here. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue with an ingratiating... Hold on, that's a word I've never seen or heard before. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's oh my god, so many words. I don't know. Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Okay then. That's a thing.
Resource indeed. Your
Potions classroom.
A dash of powdered bats, nothing.
Alright, anything else? Oh. Roll? No. This is something. What do I need? Reveal. 21. What? Just give me the page, bitch. Look at all these spells I don't have.
Revelio.
Goat, something 21. That did. The fuck is that? It's a goat thing. Man, these are. I'm gonna have to brute force this. Goat. No. No. Salamander. No. Spider. Thing. No. Don't understand. Is there more of these?
Revelio.
There might just be more of these that I'm not seeing, maybe. Page right here. Digital Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of innocence in the magic world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain base. It's pretty heavy-handed here. Feels like the goblins are holding up the statue. No, maybe it's not as heavy-handed as I thought.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Other paintings like
Are there
this.
any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
That Lumos does something to
Do
it?
come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating
Lumos?
that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I know where that is. It's right over here.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Because it's a moth and it follows the light. I gotcha.
If you try to study in the library
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Yeah. Did it. Okay, let's get to class. Or well, talk to Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Like a moth to a frame. Ah, it's a bug. Okay.
Revelio.
You got anything? Nope. See any more? Nope. Okay. Your defense against the dark ones. Start tracking that again. Let's head that way. Oh, there it goes. Do it now. New frames. Beefs? That is Beefs.
Peavsy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Jesus Christ, look at you. Spin. We dropped him. You done, Peeves?
Look at me!
Oop. There you go. Spin. Look at this thing. That is a rhino? Fuck, kick-ass rhino. Spin. Defense against the dark arts. Let's go. Flew. Oh, they're looking at me. Go learn a thing. Oh, frames. Oh, come on. Come on.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, Let's practice what
OBS,
we've
you can
just
do it.
learned, starting with something small.
Here we go. Ta-da.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, look at you. I like that mannequin. Looks dope.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Good.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Protego! Levioso! Stupid Protego. I know.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
First duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Huh.
Bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today
I
is
bet her
any
nickname used to be
indication,
Hellcat.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Well, I saw the thing. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on. There it is. Hebridean Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Ooh. Well, let's go talk to this dude, Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Ooh.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club
Rude.
or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next
Yeah,
time.
that never made much sense. Like, why do they have a restricted section of the library in a school? Like,
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
you invented food powder? It's like, what's not available? No, I'm tracking it. Okay. Yeah, why would you have a restricted section in a school library? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Unless you wanted the kids to spin.
Revelio.
Oh, the game did not like that. Augury skeleton is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain, whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Oh, beautiful. Up the stairs we go.
Revelio.
No? Or upstairs, or upstairs. You just, but with the restricted section, you're just asking for kids to fucking sneak in there. Let's see, there's a chest over there, but I don't have anything but mock chests.
Professor Redmond tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I was a late bloomer.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
Begin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference
I like this guy, I don't know
between
why.
the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I'm new here, never learned.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I still like Castle Kedavra. Blue. It's a nifty little minigame, but does it really become
That is
useful?
not bad.
You are a swift
Isn't really
learner.
challenging, is what I meant.
I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Operating across some
potential is
wires.
nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I like him. I don't know why. Just something about him just makes me go, oh, he's lovely. I'd accept a big old hug from that man.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Jesus.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Love the whole just noise, friendly chirping as the
Very simply,
subtitles call it.
cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them Accio. Splendid! Stay
Too far.
focused. That's it!
Yeah.
Excellent control there.
No.
To the best of us.
I want to redo.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
I want to redo.
There's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Ooh. She's good.
There we go.
Accio.
Yeah, there we go.
Very good.
Here we go.
You can't get all 50s. Way too much challenge for me. Damn it.
Done.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Quite
Bitch.
impressive. Be sharp.
Go off. That's bullshit.
Accio.
Stop.
Splendid.
Come on. We'll go get. We'll go get.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What did you do, old mean? Boxes. My one
I
weakness.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Oh, come on, man.
There we go. I know everyone is watching.
Accio.
Try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Oh, keep rolling. Just a little further.
That's it.
You're fucked. Okay. Stop. Oh god, I don't like how fast it moves.
Nicely done. Be sharp.
I need you to fuck this one up, Nazi. Sigh. It's really close to Nazi. I don't like that. Okay. She kind of fucked it. Second.
Not exactly. Not that I mind.
Oh, too far. Too far. Too far. Fuck.
Don't lose your composure. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Do I get anything if I won? It would be so bad if I didn't.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
We got a little easy on me.
Weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Okay. It's from Uganda. Neat. How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Oh,
I
that's
remember
cool.
the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's so cool.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
It's awesome.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
There's one thing that neither the books nor the movies really expanded on was wandless magic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
It's cool that like, some places they just don't use wands at all.
But I'm glad to be here at Hogwarts.
It's like, fuck it.
I think
Use magic
Professor
whenever.
Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Look at that face back there.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
influence, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hooray. Charms class. Getting spells and shit here.
Hello there. You're the new
Hi.
student, aren't you?
Samantha.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Got this. There's a chest up here.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Where were you?
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Dude.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Yeah. It's been... Okay, well. Shoot it over there.
Perhaps mind what you're doing there.
Do I need to... Accio. Ah, that's how you... Okay. Noted.
Revelio.
The chest over here.
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
Money. I got money. It's good. Kitty. Pet the kitty. Nose burn. Pet the kitty. Yeah.
Remote hamlets with the Ashwinders running about.
These are supposed to be numbers, maybe? Unicorn. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, goes to 8. Oh my god, that worked. It's in Quidditch gloves. Ooh.
Revelio.
Anything else in here? No. Okay. Well, that was neat.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge.
Let's check. Excuse me. This Weasley after class. Aren't there? Is there anything that says anything about side quest? I guess. Here. Have any? Maybe Flute powder. CD roof. Let's chill out.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay, must be the other side of the defense against the dark arts classroom. Would be my guess. Losing some frames, losing some frames. It's okay. Now that'll be his big jobs. You go this way. Might want to get a cheap second PC to run my OBS and stuff on. Maybe. Okay.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Extra assignments. Yeah.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What more can you tell me about the potions?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Oh, thank you. What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
And so there really is an Ollivander's here.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
All right. I think I'm good to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Which one? I'll go with Natty. I like Sebastian. He seemed like a pretty decent Slytherin, but let's go with
I'd
Natty.
like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right. Oh. I'm going to call it there for now. That seems like a good amount of time for an episode. So, I think that's fun. I'm probably going to go straight into the next episode of this. But yeah, this is great so far. Like, I'm having fun. I like seeing, like, all the, like, just little things walking around Hogwarts. It's cool. Casting spells. Spell system feels pretty good. I like the combat, what little bit I've seen of it. So, let's go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you all in the next one. I love you all, and bye-bye!